Hello. Please do not be afraid. I understand this must be confusing circumstances. You don't wake up on a stranger's couch every day. But believe me, I mean no harm. I saw you when I was on my way home. You were laying out on the street, injured. I couldn't leave you there, but I couldn't exactly bring you to a hospital either. You were attacked by a vampire, weren't you? It's okay, I promise. I have no intent of hurting you. I'm simply trying to help. How do I know of vampires? Well, I may be one myself. Please, please, don't scream. I'm not looking to hurt you. Had I wanted to do that, I'd have chained you up in my basement or just fed on you out on the street. Oh, maybe that wasn't the smartest thing to say. I don't mean to frighten you. I am just looking to help. You had lost quite a lot of blood, and you were asleep for long. I was worried you wouldn't wake up. But it's okay now, and I promise you can go home as soon as you have recovered. You are no prisoner here. But going out now would be reckless, so please, let me take care of you. Why do I have no interest of hurting you, you ask? Well, you see, not all vampires are the same. Just like you humans. There are good humans and bad humans, aren't there? Well, I suppose it's not that black and white, but you know what I'm trying to say. And some vampires have a very old mindset. They believe that humans are inferior to them. They see humans as livestock. That's a pretty accurate comparison, actually. Not humans and livestock, but how some vampires think of humans. They think of them as their livestock. Just creatures inferior to them and not deserving of having the same value. But there are also some vampires that believe that we're the same. All of us have emotions and dreams and ambitions. Call me a vampire with a heart. There are more of us than you'd think, but we like staying in the shadows. We vampires aren't made to have much attention. There's a few exceptions, of course, but usually vampires stay hidden. So I would appreciate if you didn't go out and told everyone you know that you met not just one but two vampires, and that you know where one of them lives. I hope you understand. Well, that certainly is true. I don't think that many would believe you. Well, we've done good up to now, fooling most humans. There's, of course, the stories some information always leaks through, but it's only to such an extent that people believe it's just that. Stories. Nothing to be taken seriously. Anyway, I will gladly answer any questions you have, but will you let me look at your wound? I checked it over a few times while you were asleep, but now you're awake and I can actually ask for your permission, so I think I should do that. Like I said, I have no intentions of harming you. I don't exactly have any way to prove that, but, well, if you don't like me coming too close, you can do it yourself and I'll guide you through it. Oh, it's okay. I can look at the wound myself. Thank you for your trust. Ah, right, I suppose I should ask, what's your name? How extraordinary. Well, maybe I just say that because I don't meet many humans, and thus also don't hear many human names, but yours has a nice sound to it. Ah, of course. My name is Akala. I know, it's probably not something you have heard often as a name for humans, but that's because I'm not. Anyway. Alright. Tilt your head to the side a bit, please. This will take some time to heal. I would advise you to wear a scarf. Well, I suppose you can be happy that it's the right weather for that. Do you live alone? Perfect. Anything else would have become quite complicated to explain, especially if you had a lover. I imagine that would be a bit harder to hide then. You must be hungry, yes? I should find something decent in the kitchen for you to eat. Yes, of course, we vampires eat food. Blood is more like a bit of a luxury. I'm not saying it's not necessary, but it's not our main nutrition. It's something we need occasionally, but it's not a normal meal. It's a different craving, I suppose. You could describe it as hunger, yes, but we don't drink blood like you eat meals. Because we do too. Well, that is actually not a requirement at all. But some of us like doing that. For the nostalgia, I suppose. So, I will fix you something up right away. And be back in a few minutes. Alright? Until I'm back, feel free to roam around and explore a bit if you like. I won't take too long, I promise.